See, people, my aunt didn't let my mom have a single magazine. But look, she also threw this away, and this can be given to charity. You know, like I said, my mom has tons of clothes that she's never... Auntie took them all because she didn't know what my mom would want or not want or whatnot. But this was thrown away, and it can go to charity. Somebody heavy would want it. She also threw away all these bags. Again, she has no reason to be throwing away anything. The only reason she did it, she was bored, and it happened to be trash day, and she was just, it was an insult to her that I thought that I wrote the note, I know my mom would love these magazines more than anything. I'm not bringing 10-year-old magazines to my house, and why? My mom, I'll get her magazines. It's not the same thing. 1 or 2 magazines you look at quickly and you're done, and they don't come more for another month. My mom loves to look at all these old magazines and look at all the pretty women in them, and she cuts them out. See, I'll show you one that she cut out. Look. And there were lots like that in her drawer. But anyway, Auntie also threw away all these bags, and I need all these bags for Omar's poo-poo. I need all these bags for his poo-poo because the store's going to stop having the plastic bags. They're going to start, like, probably charging, you know, eventually all stores aren't going to have these plastic bags. They're going to start not having them and wean them out and charge you if you want a plastic. Actually, I think they're going to not have plastic bags at all. They're only going to have paper, and then you can bring your own regular bags, you know. But in any case, all kinds of valid reasons, including that I can read the fucking magazines when I'm bored out of my fucking mind inevitably. Okay? All kinds of valid reasons for me to have gotten that stuff out of the trash. I'm not sure if this. This thing from Walmart doesn't have a price, but has the UPC symbol. Whatever price it was, my mom wanted it. It might have been $10. I might put $10 in my pocket. I don't know why Auntie left it on the dining room table. I don't know why she didn't let my mom have it. I don't get that one. Unless it was an accident, but I don't think so. Unless it was unopened in here and Auntie thought I would want to watch it. I don't know. I don't know what she was thinking, but if I told her everything in this room was my mom's, and my mom would want more than anything, as I said, those magazines and her CDs. I knew she'd want that even more than clothes. Now, it's a lot of magazines, but, you know, Auntie could at least brought her some. She was indignant. She's not going to bring 10-year-old magazines to her house, period. She's not going to bring old magazines, period. So she didn't let my mom have any of them. And I know and she has something else to put me down about. Because she thinks it's just horrible that I wanted my mom to have those magazines when I know for a fact they give my mom tremendous pleasure. Tremendous pleasure to cut out those magazines. Just like Auntie didn't bring my mom's lyrics that I printed out for my mom because she wanted me to, and she loves having those lyrics too. But no, I don't want her to throw away anything. She might accidentally throw away something that I would want, like the sash to the pink robe. You know? So I got it all. She threw this away. This thing's perfectly good. Can give it to charity or whatnot. What is this? Oh, she threw this away. Size medium. This won't fit me, but someone might want it. This is a little bow tie to the costume. My mom and I went. I was missing its thing though. My mom and I went to Halloween party. Not this past year. Not recently. I think my mom was in the hospital at Halloween. My mom was in the hospital most of this past year. as I said in my other videos. It makes me sad that my mom couldn't have those magazines. Oh well. But it's not like I didn't try, Mama. I even left her a note. I know how important. I mean, I know that you would like to have these magazines. I know they matter even more than clothes. I know it. I know. Because Auntie's not mentally ill, and Auntie can't comprehend that my mom loved looking at the pictures in these magazines. Not necessarily ripping them out. She threw away this picture. Not necessarily ripping them out, as she likes to look at them, though. She doesn't read the articles, she just likes looking at the magazines, because she told me. But Auntie doesn't live with her, Auntie doesn't know, but Auntie obviously doesn't care. Surprise, surprise! Auntie hates me pointing out the truth. I watch your videos. Good, watch them, I don't care, I'm only telling the truth. You can't deny it. I know for a fact my mom loves all these magazines. I know there's a lot of them. You didn't have to bring all of them. But you didn't have to throw them away anyway, because maybe I want them. How is it hurting you? See, look, this is recent. Where did my mom get this? She takes magazines from the mental hospital sometimes too, but this is October 2016. Not a kid anymore. Dakota Fanning's acting career and her striking personality have matured right in front of us. American Way. I never heard of American Way, but it's from October. It's recent. My mom must have got it in the mental hospital. Anyway, I'm going to be bored out of my mind these next several months, so I have no intention to turn it on my computer and TV. That in and of itself should prove to Auntie she's wrong. You'll never leave there. You could force me to leave, Auntie. I will leave. I can't stand it. I have feelings. It reminds me of that I've lost my mother forever. And then you, or my enemy, have complete and utter control, and I'm at your mercy. If I had the money, I would leave right this second. So I said, maybe someone will set up a GoFundMe page for me. Yeah, sure. But believe me, even these bags, you go through them fast when you get a dog, you know, that you don't, if you're not replenishing them, and I'm not going to be replenishing them at all, because I'm not even going to be going to the store at all. I told you I can live off of what I have here. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to, ooh, a quarter! And I did take money out of my mom's purse. I told you. I don't feel bad about that. I gave back that $15,000. I could have kept a little for myself, and I didn't. Okay? The money that I kept, I actually owed to the lawyer. I wasn't going to give her every fucking penny, you know? But I only kept $600 for myself, and then I was being refunded the Omar flight thing that I had got the JetBlue, but then I didn't take the flight, obviously, so that was $100 refunded. So. And then I told you, I found money in my mom's purse. One of the things was that compartment where she had said she lost that money in the change purse, and it turned out it was just in another compartment, you know? She thinks she loses money, and it's right in her purse, because she had told me. I'm like, I thought I gave you all that money. I've been giving you money. It's gone. I'm not going to question her. I'm like, all right, it's gone, whatever, and it turned out it was in her purse, so no, I don't feel guilty. It's an extra $70 in my pocket, like I said. My mom's relatively rich, and so is Auntie. I'm poor as a church mouse. Now I have another quarter. I'm not going to feel guilty over taking $70 from my mom's purse that she didn't even know money, she didn't even know she had, because she told me she didn't have any money. When I have people telling me that I should have kept the $15,000. The woman that helped me today was yelling at me. Not yelling. When I say yell, you know what I mean. Like, why didn't you keep it? That was stupid. She understands that I don't want to be here. She understands feelings. She understands that I don't want to be here at Auntie's Mercy. I don't want to be here, period. Where did my quarter go? Did I pick it up? Did I pick up the quarter and forget that I picked it up? Oh, I did pick it up. Ooh, too bad I couldn't find more than a quarter, huh? I'm rich. Now I have whatever I have in the bank plus a quarter. Oh, when I went to that bar, I didn't buy any drinks. I just wanted to play the jukebox. I was already drunk from my own drink, walking around drinking it. I wasn't going to drink any more. But then guys bought me drinks. I told you that guy, he liked me. He thought I was beautiful. It was a nice ego boost, but I couldn't have any fun because I was all upset. I had Auntie's letter with me, and I couldn't convince anyone to read it to me or read it for me and tell me what it said, and I didn't want to open it, and I was upset all day long. And, why would she? See, this is something else she threw away, people. Why would she throw away clothes? I don't understand. She threw this. I'm glad I got this from the trash. She threw away clothes. That's why when I saw that and I grabbed it and I put it all in the bag, I said, okay, you threw it away. You considered it trash. Now I have taken it. You can't touch it. It's mine. Oh, go take it. You're crazier than your mom. You're the one that belongs in the hospital. Look, she threw away clothes. What does that tell you? She wasn't doing it carefully. She was just throwing shit away. She threw away clothes. Look, I wear this. I've worn it. I wore this in the shelter. It's my mom, so I gave it back to her when I wasn't in the shelter anymore. And I'm not crazy about it, but somebody would like it. This is beautiful. Why did Auntie throw this away? I know why. She didn't look carefully, and all she saw probably was that trash paper, and she didn't realize there were clothes in it, and she didn't care basically enough to look, because it's all about Auntie, and she's going to actually throw my mom's clothes away. Look, this is good. Doesn't fit me, but it's still clothes. It's still perfectly good clothes that somebody would love. They're nice. Why throw them away, Auntie? Why? If you're watching this, she threw away. Oh my God. This is the dress my mom wore to court. This isn't cheap. Auntie threw this away. See what happens, Auntie? That's why I said you don't have to go. If you're watching this, Auntie, you don't have to go through my mom's stuff. Why do you have to? You threw away all the magazines, but you weren't just throwing away that. You threw away all these clothes. Why? Because you're not looking carefully and don't care. And I would have never known, and I'm glad I do know. Because I see more how you are. You went and threw away these fucking clothes because you didn't care enough to make sure there were no clothes in the bag that you were throwing away that my mom had all clothes in there, whatever that was. You just assumed it was trash. But you didn't bother to look and see it's definitely not trash, and it's nice clothes that people from charity would want. And actually, a couple things that's my mom's court dress. You get it, people? The whole point I'm trying to make is it happened to be trash day. Otherwise we wouldn't be having this conversation. She would have left this stuff here. She would not have taken it all with her to throw away. That would be pointless. She's bored. She decides to go through my mom's stuff and throw everything away. Well, why can't I go through it? You've had 4 years to go through it. No, you're bored out of your mind because your son and his friends didn't show up, and you're here twiddling your thumbs. You don't even have Homer to play with, and you decide to throw away stuff that isn't trash. This is my mom's court dress, Auntie. How much did she pay for this? You bought it for her. Size 16. It probably would, you know, she's gained weight. I think this is when she was heavier. Then remember, I helped her lose weight. That might fit me. The fact is, this is beautiful. You threw away clothes, Auntie, because it proves you don't give a shit. You just were desperate to throw stuff away you didn't need to throw away. You think after you got through taking everything and left everything behind that you didn't want to take in my mom's, I wasn't going to go through it and see what you left behind? Of course I was. You threw away clothes. Good clothes. Now remember, when I left, the trash guy still didn't come, so she might have, out of spite, put more out there fast or something. Who knows? I can only stop her to do so much. I walked in the house to look. I'm like, you're not throwing that away, are you? That stuff you're taking? How come you haven't put it in the car yet? The fact is, she was bored, that's all. She would have not taken everything and then thrown away what she wanted. She would have left everything behind, and I would have come and said, look, she didn't take the magazines, why not? But then she was bored, and she threw away all these perfectly good clothes that somebody would love. This is fucking beautiful. I do not know who gave this to my mom, where my mom got this, but tell me this isn't beautiful. Now, I don't wear scarves, but I don't know, maybe I could sell it. Isn't that beautiful? This is beautiful. I don't know where it came from, but Auntie threw it away, so it's mine now. It makes me sad. It just makes me sad. It's like, she didn't have to throw it away, understand? She didn't have to throw anything away. And she knows she did, and she was just bored. It gave her satisfaction to be putting this stuff out to the trash that she felt was trash, but she didn't look carefully enough, which is why I took it all, because I saw that with that curtain, and I just grabbed all the trash because I wanted to make sure she didn't throw away something good. And it turned out she did throw away something good. She threw away these beautiful clothes. My mom has the top to this, and now she doesn't have the skirt. Now the skirt doesn't fit her, but my God, if Auntie had left behind the top, I could sell this outfit. And this is her court thing. See, I know what happened. I didn't intentionally throw away clothes, I'm sure. I'm telling you, she just didn't look carefully. She saw the trash bag that I just showed you, this trash bag. She didn't look carefully enough, and all she saw was that disgusting curtain thing, whatever, and thought it was all filled with trash and threw it away good clothes. And that is why I'm glad that I got it. I'm glad I confronted her too, because she knows that, but she didn't have to. Look at this. Think I can't sell that? Take it to like a consignment shop or something? That's what you don't do. You don't just assume, and you didn't need to be throwing away stuff anyway. Why can't I go through whatever you don't take today? You know? Why do you have to throw it away? That's what I don't like too. I don't want to be here. Just the fact that she did all that. Yeah, it's my mom's stuff, but I live here, and whatever you don't want, why can't I go through it? You had 4 years to go through it. That's ridiculous, Auntie. This is my mom's place, and she was living here up until recently when she moved in with you. Why would I going through her stuff? I had all the shoes, but those are shoes she got from Auntie a long time ago, like old ones from that Auntie was given, and my mom never wore any of them. So I was thinking at one point I could try to sell those. But in any case, if Auntie may have wound up throwing those away. Doesn't matter. This is proof of I was right to get, she's probably telling, she got all the trash that I threw away. Yeah, Auntie, if you're watching this, you threw away beautiful shit. This scarf is fucking beautiful, okay? It looks brand new. I don't know where it came from, but maybe I could take it to a consignment shop. And this looks brand new. My mom gets all this shit. I don't know where she gets it, and she doesn't wear it, but this looks brand new. I could maybe get money for that. And this is definitely Mom's court dress. I know damn well. This is her, not her court, like we went to court. This is her when they were going to court to finalize and get that $106,000. This is that. Auntie threw all that away. And that would probably fit my mom now that she's gained weight back. Oh, it's mine now. You threw it away in the trash, Auntie. Just like you wish you could throw away in the trash. Joe said, you've always wanted me out of the way. You regained the power you lost because of me. I give people the benefit of the doubt. I honestly don't think Auntie intentionally threw these clothes away. I think she didn't look carefully enough, but still, she shouldn't do that. She saw that on top and didn't imagine they were clothes, but she doesn't understand the way my mom lives, you know. And she can say, oh, you live like that. And, well, no, not really, Auntie. I don't. You might think so based on my room now, but I don't live like that. I certainly don't throw my clothes into a bag and then put a trash on top of them. Mom's never able to find anything in her closet anyway, even though it's right in front of her face. So, Auntie's going to give her all those clothes, but is she going to rearrange them for her and whatnot? Who knows? Like I always did. Yeah, Auntie opened my door. Why? She thinks, oh, you live like this. No, Auntie. I threw everything in here that's mine because you're having strangers come through here. I don't trust you. I don't like you. And I don't know what you might do. I figured if my room's all a mess like this, you won't try to search for the computer modem or whatnot. I don't know. Why'd you even open my door? She's going to assume I live like this. I don't. The rest of the house is spotless. I'm packing. You're not packing. You'll never leave this house. Bullshit. Watch me. I don't have the money. I would do it right now, Auntie. You don't have to believe me. I don't fucking care what you believe, because I have people who know. The woman down the street was trying to help me, and we need to get you an agency or whatever. She knows you're not throwing me out. She knows I do not want to be here, and that I would leave, that I cannot stand to be here, but I don't have any money to leave. Unless I give up my dog. Do you have anyone who could take care of Omar and you can go in the shelter and then you could save up your $1,000 a month instead of having to pay utilities there? And I'm like, no, if I didn't have you, I wouldn't have anybody. You know, my friends down the street left for months and months and months. I gotta get this toe checked out, people, like I said in the other video. It's only getting worse. There's something wrong. Whatever that something may be. I mean, I wouldn't go to the emergency or anything, but I gotta get myself to the doctor, his primary care physician, and which is just I don't like her. She's just someone who was assigned to me. It's not like my mom's primary care physician who's just a total wonderful person. Yeah, Auntie just thinks I'm scum. She wouldn't even dawn on her that maybe when she took everything from my mom, I would want to go through it. I even said to her, maybe I wanted to go through my mom's stuff. You had 4 years to go through that stuff. Yeah, fuck you. And the coffee maker's in here, because remember my mom decided she wasn't going to use the coffee maker anymore, it was fucking up. I think it works, I think we just didn't know how to use it, and she decided just to have instant. Hopefully Auntie got her a microwave. I don't technically even need a microwave. Auntie could have this big fucking luggy microwave, but I don't think she'd want it anyway, it's filthy. I need to clean it. It came from my mom's friend, the one who took advantage of her. One of the two that Ryan's like, you're so nasty, you don't let your mom's friends come there, or they don't want to go there because you're so nasty. Yeah, well, my dead aunt, who I had really adored, was just wonderful, couldn't stand this woman. Okay, Ryan, so go fuck yourself. And I know that my live aunt couldn't stand this woman, and they didn't like the other woman either, who constantly calls my mom, and will probably continue to call her. Of course, Auntie will probably maybe Auntie will block it. Auntie, you can't block on a prepaid phone. Auntie just going to have to shell out for my mom to have a new phone and a new number if she wants to. That's pretty much the only way, because that woman still calls. She's been calling, because remember, I listened to the messages. I was using my phone and my mom's phone. And I know you don't want to talk to me, but I still hope we can be friends and whatnot. And she mentioned money things, so my mom must have been pissed. And she'd say to her, she was talking about how poor she was. I think she wants money from me, so I mentioned that she still owed me money. And then the woman was like, it's really tight. I won't be able to do anything till the new year. And whatever, my mom doesn't want anything to do with you. And now that Auntie is her guardian, I don't think Auntie's going to allow my mom to have anything to do with you. She might let her talk to you on the phone, but she definitely is not going to have you let my mom visit you. I wouldn't think so anyway. I would highly doubt that. But Auntie's wrong. I mean, what does she think? She doesn't think that I would have gone through all this stuff once she got whatever she was going to take. Of course I'm going to go through it. Now that's mostly old socks that I will probably wind up throwing away, but it does have some clothes in it. And I will wind up throwing this stuff away. What is that? But I should have the right to do it, not Auntie, I know it's my mom's stuff, and Auntie now owns my mom and owns this house and whatnot, but come on, I live here, you can't let me go through this stuff, you can't, why do you have to throw it away? Because you're bored, because your son and his friends didn't show up for hours. I was aware they weren't coming. Oh, I'm sure they let you know they weren't coming. But I had no idea that you would be taking so damn long today. Thank God I was able to sit in that woman's car with Omar. I wasn't going to be here. No way in hell. Can you imagine if I had been here watching her and saying, we would have gotten into huge arguments. Like, why are you throwing this stuff? There's no way I was going to be here. There's no way I was going to leave Omar here. But I had nowhere to go with Omar. So thank God I had this neighbor down the street. Nobody in that park cares about you. Yeah, that's not true. There are people that care about me. And there are more people who would care about me if they knew the truth, Auntie. It's just I don't go telling everybody. This is a woman I was crying to when you were supposedly out of the picture, Auntie, and you were out of the picture. You certainly weren't doing anything for your sister or anything to help me deal with it all. She belongs in a nursing home, yeah, and that's the end of the discussion until you pounce right when she's at her vulnerable and hating me only because I had to be the one to be the bad guy and I'm the reason she's in there. That is why people think you're scummy who know me and see under the surface instead of just you're trying to make your sister well again and I'm the cause of all her breakdowns. You've got to get away from her verbally abusive daughter, etc., etc., and she'll be fine. And it's all bullshit. Wasn't doing anything to my mom but trying to help her. I was desperately dealing with her being sick. I hold those hospital doctors completely responsible for discharging her too fucking soon, as you know, Auntie. I'm sure they're not making that up. If that's the best you can do for my sister, transfer her elsewhere. This is at the end of her 3-week stay at the hospital where she went into after another hospital discharged her so fucking soon that 2 days later she had to go in this one and wound up doing the same fucking thing. But I'm the cause of all the breakdowns. I was dealing with my mom being extremely sick the entire time before I called medical 911 because I was afraid for her. Justifiably, as it turned out. I am not the cause of my mom's breakdowns. And more power to you, Auntie, if you were able to make your sister well again, but I wouldn't count on it, unfortunately. As heartbreaking as that is, I wouldn't count on it. That theory only would hold water if I actually was the cause of my mom's breakdowns, and I'm not. My mom was repeatedly breaking down when I wasn't even living here, as you know. She had a reputation in this park before I came here and got my own reputation. Not as bad, but... Alright. What is all this crap? This, I think it's old picture frames that broke or when I took all the pictures out in 2009, because Auntie was the power of attorney. And my mom was supposed to wind up in the mental hospital for 6 months, and I didn't want Auntie to get a hold of the pictures. I remember this as if it was yesterday. So I think these are all empty frames that don't have glass or something, so yeah, these I'll throw away. That box has porn movies in it that my mom had a long time ago. Ow. All kinds of shit in this box. Fact is, Auntie didn't have to throw anything away as I showed you. She threw away good clothes, nice clothes.